Hi everybody, it's great to be with you. My name's Dan, I'm the worship pastor.
I'm Sarah, the worship intern.
And I'm Callum, the worship and general ministry intern.
What a team. We're here to give you a bit of an update on what us and our worship and tech team as a whole have been up to recently.
Predominantly, we as a trio spend our time preparing the worship and tech teams for the Sunday services, and of course we lead and serve at those as well. At St. George's, we believe that sung worship is a key part of what we do and who we are.
We have an amazing team of volunteers. Over 60 people serve in the worship and tech team, and they're making the Sunday services happen both in the house and on live stream.
Indeed, I've heard it said that the worship and tech team is the best team in St. George's.
Yes.
That's what I've heard. So thank you to all of you who are on that team and serve so faithfully. Here are a couple of people now to talk about their experience.
Hi, I'm Sue. I moved to Leeds in August 2020 with my husband Nick. I've been playing keys with the worship team since January and I've absolutely loved it. It can be quite daunting moving to a new church after so long, but it's been a great privilege just getting to know such an amazing bunch of musicians who are not only really talented, but we share the same heart to lead our church in worship into the presence of God.
Hi, I'm Miriam and I am loving getting to lead worship at St. George's. It is such a nurturing and encouraging environment to start leading as a first-time worship leader, where people are championing you, and it's such an honour to be able to facilitate the Holy Spirit to come and do what He wants to do. It's a really beautiful sight to see.
We also had a wonderful worship and tech team night this term where we came together to worship, hear from Dan, and pray for the ministry. It was a great time for us to bond as a ministry.
Another thing we do each week is leading worship at our TOTS group for under fives, alongside the amazing Lydia, Maria, and their volunteer team. We love to worship God with our voices, but also with our actions. So whether it's zooming around the room, whether it's reaching up high, or wiggling uncontrollably, we love to worship God on a Tuesday morning with those guys.
Hi, I'm Dave. I'm one of the interns here at St. George's, and one of the absolute joys I've had this year is helping to lead worship at our Tuesday TOTS group. And one of the things that I've really enjoyed seeing and learning through that is just how important intergenerational worship is. A joy and privilege to see kids as young as 2 and 3 getting involved in praising the Lord through actions and song. It is also just the most adorable thing in the world, so it is always an absolute highlight of my week.
One of our partner churches, Holy Trinity, has many weekly services up and running. This includes their new after-work worship service, which has started this spring.
Some of our team have been leading at that, as well as our existing services, and it's been great to just open the doors to the people in the city and to worship together. Imi is one of the leaders there, and here she is sharing a little bit more about that.
Hi, I'm Imi. So I am on the team at Holy Trinity, Ball Lane, and I help lead some of the worship over there. And one of the things that we've recently started on the second Tuesday of every month is after work worship, and it's been great to lead there. What has helped me grow in confidence in it is also worship leading at the 10:30 at St. George's.
We have an incredibly talented youth band who meet fortnightly to play, practice and worship together. It's a really great opportunity for our young people to develop their musical gifts, as well as learn some of the mechanics of leading worship.
Maria, Callum and Abby, as well as others, have done an incredible job this year with our youth band, and here are a couple of them to talk about it now.
Hi, I'm Maria, and I've really enjoyed getting to be a part of leading the youth band this year. It's been a really great opportunity to be able to encourage and build up the young people in their worship as well, and it's been a privilege to be able to watch some of them step into leadership roles in worship as well.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm part of youth band, and I've really been enjoying worshipping God with people I know well. I've been leading worship on Wednesdays with some of our friends, like Ezekiel, and it's been really building my confidence to play in the services on Sunday.
Something that we love and look forward to each year, and that comes around more quickly than you might think, is Christmas. And without fail, it did indeed arrive on time as expected in 2022. We had some absolutely cracking services, which many of our team were involved in, leading and serving. Here are some of them now.
I'm Abby. I've been part of the worship ministry for almost 10 years now, back when I could barely reach the keyboard, and it's been really fun to grow in this team and just take on as many roles as I can and step into a worship leader role to get to a point where I can help train up others and help out with our youth band, which is really exciting. I was also involved in Contemporary Carols last year, which was really cool to serve in a way where we made worship accessible to people, whether or not they'd step foot in a church.
Hi guys, my name is Ethan. I had the absolute pleasure to be a part of the Nativity team last year, and it was just such a great way to share the gospel to these kids in such a new and fresh way. It was great to see it. We referenced the film Encanto, and you could see them almost light up when we started the songs, but also talking to them after, you could see that the story and the message that we were trying to share really got to them, which is just so great to see.
Hi, I'm Angie. I played trumpet and bass in the morning worship team, and I've been part of St George's Music for a pretty long time now. One thing I always enjoy is music around Christmas, and I've been working over the last few years with the pop-up choir and orchestra, which provides the music for the carol service. I really love singing traditional Christmas carols and music based around the Christmas story, and it's so fantastic to share it.
It's so great to hear what God has been and is doing in the ministry and the other areas of church life that we have the privilege of being involved in.
Thank you so much for all our amazing volunteers for serving. We would not be able to do this without you.
The three of us absolutely love serving and leading this team, and we love worshipping Jesus with you all as a church on Sundays and in between. But for now, God bless. And back to the studio.